Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today I'm going to be reviewing another low budget obscure title, and this one is titled Murder in the Red Barn. So yeah folks, we're reviewing one of these movies because why not? So I figured I would do this folks. Yeah, that's the thing folks. Like I said before, I'm a secret agent from this certain area. And that certain areas I'm talking about is Area 51. Yet I'm talking about some movies that hardly anyone, if anyone, had ever heard of before. But I guess that's my thing, folks. That's the theme of these videos in some ways. I like to review old movies, but my past is mysterious. Anyway, as always, I do have the top of the plot, so let's get into it, shall we? So here we go. Basically, this film opens with a theater stage where the principal players are introduced in a manner that suggests that the audience already knows the story about to be played out. It begins inside of a red barn in a certain place where the local girl dances with the local middle-aged individual, and let's just say this this happens during the Mary Bourne, of course, dance. So with that aside, there is this individual who steals a moment from the people. There's this person, this man, who declares his love for a woman, but she pretty much puts him to a side, so to speak, and does not disclaim her interest in the individual. So let's just say something's to happen, and somebody is pissed off at somebody as a result of this. So basically, what I'm saying here is that this story takes place in the 1820s in England, where there's this young girl whom is tricked by the tales of marriage by this villain character, so to speak, and when she becomes pregnant and disappears. As a result of that, somebody is, of course, is said to be blamed, of course. Basically, the scenario of the story, folks. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty dramatic in its own little way. But that's the kind of movie this is. It's a very dramatic kind of a movie. So there's that. And that's the thing, folks. I'll bring it real quick. This actor, he's in this movie. He plays the villain character. And I've reviewed films of his career before. So this is once again a film I'm reviewing of his, folks. And so anyway, so the this film is apparently his first movie. Apparently, from what I can find information about the actor, and that's pretty cool, folks. If you're asking me, his first film role, and this film was apparently adapted from a play that was based on a real life murder case from the year 1827. So that's pretty interesting there, of course. And although the play itself and the film itself presented a highly uh, crazy, wild version of the story, of course. And of course, there's some changes that were done, of course, like the young woman that was pregnant or whatever. So apparently, the actual woman that was the character's based upon was hardly the innocent type that the film play portrayed her as, I guess. But by the time of the murder of her murder, she had already born two children. The real woman that was supposed to be based upon in this film. So yeah, there's some alterations that was done on the real life story that this play and film is based upon. So that's pretty interesting there, if you ask me. So I never read anything about the actual story that this is based on or the play itself. So I can't really say how much faithful it is or not. So I'm just going to review this film as, a film, of course. And this was a pretty solid film. I really liked it. Yeah, this is one of those murder drama type movies, so it gets pretty crazy. It's a crime drama, I guess you can say. At the end of the day, this is basically a crime drama. And yes, it's a pretty it's pretty up there. It's pretty crazy in its own little way, which of course I don't mind. I highly suggest getting this film, folks. It is out on DVD, of course. But of course, there's been multiple copies of this film that were released over the years, of course. So some prints might be better than others, just so you know. I highly doubt that this film will ever be on Blu-ray, but at the very least, there's multiple DVD versions in which you can pick up. So on the bright side, at least there's that. So anyway, I can say that I like this film. I really enjoyed it. I like the acting. I like the wardrobe that the actors and actors wore. So overall, a pleasant film to watch. Yes, it's cheaply made, but you can tell the budget in which it had was put into good use. Again, because of the clothing, the setting, and the overall sets of this film was actually nicely done. So I can't really complain about too much, really. And yes, of course, it's not the most expensively made film, and yes, it's not the most fast-paced film ever made. But then again, that was not the point of the movie. So I like what was done here, what was given. So I was thoroughly enjoyed by this film, folks. So I would say that pick this up when you can, of course. And I know that's the thing. Not a whole lot of people are reviewing these kinds of movies, but of course I am. I like staying out like a store of them, of course. And the story itself isn't too bad, and I thought it was well executed, of course. So the movie does have a villain, of course. The actor I brought up earlier, folks, he's usually the villain in these types of movies, of course, which, of course, I don't mind, really. He's usually typecast as the bad guy. So, I guess he wasn't complaining too much, because it helps to pay the bills, I guess. So, overall, folks, this was a pretty wild film as a whole. And I guess you can say that I wouldn't mind watching it again one of these days, because I definitely think it was definitely worth the time. So, all I can say then, this movie does have its moments. He has his own charm, of course. And I want to just express that this movie is like good because, yes, it's old, but just because it's old doesn't mean it's bad. I do think it's good because it's well crafted overall. And I can say that this film is definitely worth my time. I suggest watching it. It will get an overall rating of a 7.3 out of 10. It gets a 7.3 out of 10 for me. And of course, as always, thanks for watching and take care. Until next time.